let's get down to business. There is another interest rate announcement tomorrow, and I know everybody's keeping their fingers crossed, or those that are borrowing money, that it won't be a hike, and maybe one day we'll start seeing cuts.
Yeah, that's more talk about cuts than there are hikes now. Bank of Canada tomorrow morning with its next rate decision, and most all the economists we're talking to say bank's going to stand still. No hikes, no cuts tomorrow. Don't hold your breath for any rate cuts anytime soon is the overwhelming opinion from the experts, Cynthia.
Maybe by the spring?
Maybe by the spring. If you look at the trading on the overnight interest rate swaps market, it's kind of pricing in about a 50% chance of a rate hike rate cut in March.
Okay.
Others believe it could be April, but as you say, maybe a spring cut is on the horizon. The belief that the central banks, both in Canada and the United States, are done hiking, at least, has really triggered a nice rally for stocks the past couple of weeks. Investors are hopeful that maybe the era of cheaper money might be coming back.
And then maybe people will start spending money again. So you don't want them going too crazy and then going back into the same situation we were in before. It is such a delicate balance. All right, and of course all of this is having an impact on housing.
Yeah, we got the November Toronto housing numbers in. They're always interesting to watch because it's kind of been a down year for housing with all the interest rate increases, and that was no different. In the month of November, the benchmark or the average selling price of a home in Toronto declining by 2.2% month on month. $1,082,000, the price for a home in Toronto proper. Total sales in November falling 9% month over month, off more than 6% from the previous year. New listings plummeting 27%. Obviously, the higher interest rate environment still taking its toll on the housing markets.
Definitely, and you wonder how long it will take for that to spring back.
Not anytime soon, I wouldn't think.
Definitely. Okay. Let's turn to something a little more fun, Christmas gifts, and there's one that video gamers will love, but they're going to have to wait. They're not going to get it this Christmas.
And they won't get it next Christmas either, we've learned.
Not next Christmas either.
We're talking about Grand Theft Auto, which is your favorite. You stopped playing Grand Theft Auto, right? You and Cynthia loves GTA.
Play it all the time. I don't.
Not quite Cynthia's cup of tea, but it is like one of the hottest selling, not only video games, but pieces of media ever. Like, I think they did a story like it outsold the Bible and all this sort of stuff, right? This is GTA 5. Now they're coming out with GTA 6.
What does that say about us if it's outsold the Bible? That's quite interesting.
Nothing good, Cynthia, nothing good. They put out the trailer yesterday, Rockstar Games, that makes this, and we're looking at it here. This is the trailer for the next one. And they revealed at the end of the trailer, 2025, it's when it's going to come out, Cynthia.
Okay, well, anticipation. They'll just get people all anxious for it.
Rockstar stock a little bit lower on that. The hope was that it would be out for next Christmas, but we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. They did tease the fact that it would have a female protagonist for the first time in the game's history.